Islam uses terror and slavery to control the world's most precious resources, which, if the Irish had not invented whiskey, your whole concept of distillation, of naval superiority, none of this would be possible. You would have never heard of gasoline. You would still be flinging balls of flaming mud at each other in wooden boats, if not for the Irish. You would have to boil down your poppy sap into opium to get the maximum opioid relief. You would not have chemical distillation. They use that to seize control of your economy because old people need dope, but they respect no church and state. So rather than having to pick one or the other like the rest of the civilized world, it's relevant that Islam is not a classical Socratic religion conducting trade with this. It creates cults. So treating it for purposes of trade like any other democracy or religion will ultimately lead to the rejection of your own church and corruption. So, how do we feed Germany? We'll take Islam out of the equation. It's not the same as the Jews, or it's definitely not the same as the Christians. I don't think anybody entertains that notion. It's not even an Abrahamic tradition like it claims to be. Abraham drank wine. What Jews and Muslims, Buddhists, Hindus don't seem to understand about Christianity is that it is the year of our Lord 2024 because it already happened. We can get on with our lives. Now you don't have Philistine wizards importing suicide bombers from the devil's playground to come rape little Irish boys in surgery and act like that's just how it's done. Jews are just obligated to persecute the victim. Like, why do we? Who needs Muslims? They're imposing a flat Earth interpretation where Abraham forgave Isaac because Isaac earned it. If you get my drift, the slave raiding goes hand in hand with cannibalism because as soon as you run out of food, who's the first volunteer? This one requires the forgiveness of Allah. No, we don't. We don't have that. We don't have a bunch of jingleheads going around looking for the perfect little boy for Jesus. Religion is a search for universal and eternal truth. It is meant to last forever, not spell your imminent demise. Like, we are not sailing around the globe to prove it's flat. Look at all the casualties sustained over the past 30 years in a context that is what they're talking about. Nothing else happened other than that ever 40 years ago. No, it's because he raped the dog. Is it because I raped the dog? You fucking retards.